Behind the Scenes with Vanessa. Hello, everyone. I am here to introduce you to Zwizzy. I am so excited to have this guest with us. Hello, Vanessa.
Hi, how are you, Tessa?
I'm good. I've been working with you for a while now at IdeaPros, and I'm so excited that we actually have your product to show
Yes,
off. I mean,
yes,
this is
yes,
so exciting. So,
yes.
everyone, I just want you to meet. This is Vanessa, creator of Zwizzy, which is a disinfectant mitten wipe, which is very unique, and I've never seen anything like it. She's so creative, and it's just beautiful. But we're going to actually hear about your story and how, like, what made you decide to even go on this venture?
Well, Tessa, in 2016, my I had like a vision of changing how we clean. This was before COVID, monkeypox, and all of that. But
Mm.
the flu has been around for a long time, and the common cold has been around for a long time too. So we have to think of those as viruses as well. Okay, I'm a registered nurse and has been for 38 years, and I was talking to one of my students because I tutor as well, and I was talking to one of my students, and they were talking about like the dirty surroundings of the place where they work, and I was agreeing with the student, and when I hung up, I started talking to my husband about it, and then I said, you would think by now they have made better types of cleaning products instead of having those little wipes that don't cover your hands and all you do is just wipe little areas. And so my husband just asked me, okay, so what would you do? And I started explaining to him I would have a material. It almost seems like it's really a cloth type material with an inner lining to protect your
You're
hands from actually getting wet or whatever from the moisture of this mitten. And I was explaining to him, and as I was explaining to him, he was drawing it. He has an engineer background, and he was
oh,
drawing it
look at
to,
you.
yes, specifications. Yes. This was in 2016, but we became discouraged, cost too much, it was too much red tape, a whole lot of other things. So we put it to the side for a while. Then COVID came. And then we were talking about how we could have really did very well, but in the meantime, we looked for a place that would help us get this idea off of paper and actually help us to produce this idea, and that's where Idea Pros came in. We found you all on the internet after like reaching out to Shark Tank and other places. uh, they really wanted the product done and they
Yes.
wanted feedback, but we only had this on paper. And matter of fact, what my husband had drawn, we had that on paper. So when we did meet with Fred through one of the other representatives, I can't think of his name right now, but we spoke to him on the phone quite a bit.
Yeah.
My husband and I came to California to
Oh, you went and saw
actually,
Fred.
yes, to actually meet with Fred, and when we kind of pitched our idea, he loved it, and he was got us connected with other people, and well, the rest is history.
I mean,
The,
history, but this is so fascinating to me because obviously there's engineering. We talked about you drew it out on a napkin. This is so common. I've had so many
yeah.
dinners where my dad drew on a napkin, and
Mhm.
90% of napkin ideas never turn into anything because no one takes action. And I just
Yeah.
love that you guys didn't just sit down and just think on it. I mean, you actually made it happen, and that's all of the partners with Idea Pros. I mean, that's a huge step to be, hey, I'm going to put money out there to build this. I'm going to put money out to research how to build it, and then all the things that go into it, your website and packaging and design. We have this gorgeous package, and I know you
Yes.
worked with a lot on this and
Yes.
everything that goes into a product. You don't think about how much goes into this. It's what's actually written on the product too.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to open up mine today, because I've been keeping it for this special occasion where we get to tell everyone about Zwizzy. But obviously it's not all rosy and perfect journey. So you
No,
mentioned,
no.
COVID came. I mean, that obviously
Yes.
put a kind of a pause on a lot of things because you probably couldn't
Hmm.
get manufacturing and all that.
Yes.
But you've made it
Yes.
through all these hurdles. What would you say is the biggest thing that you've learned along this journey that you could share with other entrepreneurs that have ideas, up and coming ideas?
Well, I would say to just hang in there and stick with it. And you have to have lots of patience. Don't get discouraged, because if if it's really there in your heart and your spirit, you will do it, and just continue to stick with it, because there were times when we became very discouraged, and but by then we were already in contract with IdeaPros, and Fred, I just love him dearly. He said, "Well, if you guys don't want to do this, well, we can just, end this contract." And the way he said it, I was like, "No, no,"
You don't want to
because
give up. I know it's like
yeah, yeah, it was
it's
almost
a
like he
stab
did
to
not
the
want
heart,
to.
right? You've done so
Yeah,
much work. That's just hard on you
yes,
when people say, just give
yes,
up, it's fine. And
yeah, no,
I mean,
he,
you've
yeah,
persevered and gotten this
yeah,
through to manufacturing. Now you have products
yes,
that people can purchase. So
oh,
you can
yeah,
actually go to the website
yes,
and purchase Zwizzy, which I'm going to put up on the screen and we're going to look through. But before we do, um, obviously there's something so cool about what you're doing. You actually are talking to, like government agencies, school
yes,
districts. I mean, this is awesome for that. But I have to say that this is the reason why I love this. I have super sensitive skin and I can get, rashes and everything. So this helps to not have the chemicals on your hand when you're
yes,
cleaning. And if you're,
yes,
if you're in the cleaning industry, if you're a nurse, or if you're doing all these things, and you have to touch many, you know, eventually that chemical is getting into you too. You're absorbing it into your skin. So I love that the mitten, the plastic lining, and I know you can show your mitten that you have there too. And I'm going to open
yes,
this one
oh
up.
yes.
But
And it does have a, yeah,
yeah,
the
so it has
plastic
that, but it
lining.
is like a normal wipe where it can hold. Okay, here, I'm going to do
Yes.
the unveiling.
Okay. All right.
Okay, and if you guys have any
So
questions, Vanessa, you can put them in the chat right now. I know they're all saying, "Yay, good job!" It's Quentin that says you're doing a good job too. He says, "Good job,
yeah,
wifey."
yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here
I
for the
know. I
interview,
feel
but
bad.
yes, yes,
Thankfully, when Fred, has he's traveling right now, and I'm like, Vanessa, we
yes,
should feature your product. She is a trooper because
mm,
she said, yes, when a door opens, you go through it. And I love
yes,
that about you. You're
yes,
like, this is it. It's
yes.
now. So I'm just putting my hands inside of it. That's
Hmm.
awesome. And then you have so much territory to be able to clean. Like you said, the
Yes.
wipe is like this big, so you have
Hmm.
nothing. I have so many things that I can clean right now.
Yes, yes, yes.
Literally. I mean, and so you could actually flip it and do the other hand, right? So you could
Hmm.
take the other hand and you have that 2 times this
Well,
area.
well, well, being a nurse, I'm a little bit of a germaphobe, so I would never tell you, I would never tell you or anyone to touch it after you've cleaned with
Oh,
it. I would tell you to take it by the wrist
yes,
and
that's
just
how I
kind
did
of
it.
maneuver, yeah, and maneuver to the other side and then clean. That's kind of
Oh,
how,
smart. Okay,
and
we're just
yeah,
maneuver it like that
yes,
and then
maneuver it.
clean.
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
yes, and just
I
yeah.
love
So just
it.
and always handle it around the wrist, because you have to think all of this is germy.
Right. Right.
So yeah, so if you touch it, you're defeating the purpose. And
Yes.
this,
Let's
yeah,
not
and
get
so
germs on
yeah,
us. We've
and this
just
is
spent all that time cleaning them off.
right, right, right.
Yes.
Absolutely,
Well,
absolutely.
and Get Swizzy is the website address. I'm going to put it up in the banners for y'all so that you can
Okay.
go visit it. And I mean, I just love supporting our partners and being able to drive people to it. So please, if you have a chance and you need some of these wipes, go buy a pack and just, show it off and let us know what you think about it. But like you said, you're talking with big organizations that would be on, I love it, the subscription model possibly. So
Yes. Yes.
where, hey, we're going to ship it to you every month so that you can keep your office
Hmm.
clean, or your,
Yes.
doctor's office or spa, no matter what it is, it's going to be
Hmm.
a lot cleaner after Zwizzy gets there.
Yes.
Well,
Absolutely.
is there anything else that you would like to share with the audience? I'm curious, and anyone who has a question about this whole process, let us know in the chat. But it's amazing. And I'm sure there's been some things that you've gone through. Are there any like challenges that you went through that you could share with others just so that they know, like, hey, there's a way around this?
Well, the design at one point, we were told that it wasn't possible to get this design made, and I kept saying, "Oh, yes, it can be made,"
Like, it's going
Uh,
to happen.
but I think what really happened was, originally we wanted it biodegradable, and
Oh,
that's
right.
where, yeah, it couldn't be biodegradable, and so it was okay with Quentin and I that it was just plain disposable. We wanted it in several different sizes, but right now that's a little bit more than what we could deal with, as far as finances are concerned, because it's very expensive to have it in several different sizes. So
Right.
it's in a medium, and it will fit most people. I've
Yeah,
I've
I
had
think it would
men.
fit very well. Yeah, it's not
Yes,
small by any means, and
yes,
there's plenty of room, so I think it's a good
yes.
fit.
Yes. And when people put it on, just make sure they kind of peel that plastic, out so that their hands
Right,
will
you wanna
go
put your
in
hand
between.
inside the plastic. I did
Yeah,
notice that
inside
because
the
I
plastic.
knew it was there. I was able to
Yeah.
get into the
Yes.
plastic sheet.
Yes.
But
And the
it's
last,
not flimsy. It's definitely
no.
something you could do some serious cleaning with that.
Oh, yeah. It's as thick as a regular, like, cotton cloth.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
yeah. So kudos to the manufacturer in China. They did a wonderful job. Yes, we're so happy about that. And
Wow. Well, and I'm going to
yes.
show you some pictures here from the
Mhm.
website. So it's getzwizzy.com, and that way you can see the inner layer right here is a plastic inner layer, and it's like she said, it's thick, and it has this beautiful. I mean, it's stitched, so it's not coming apart. It's not going to just tear open on you. I think if you were really handling not dangerous chemicals, but like this is going to protect you. It's an extra layer if you're cleaning up something that you really don't want to. I mean, I clean up stuff from dogs all the time, and like that's not that big of a deal, but we're talking bodily fluids or something. We would definitely want protection across, we don't want to come in contact with those. So I think this is such an amazing thing. We need to get this in the, hospitals and everywhere. So if you know someone who they need to know about this product, share out this video so that they can find out about it. You can get bulk orders. There is a spot on the website when you go to the order form. On the top, you would just click to get, it will say, as soon as my computer, I apologize, I'm on a temporary internet connector over here, but there's a button right here to go to a form. So if you want bulk orders, you want to look at subscription model or just getting a great price on a big bunch of them, let Vanessa know. And you actually have some business partners in this and some other people, obviously, that I'm sure
Yes.
you want to do a shout out to, because we made this
Yes.
show really quick.
Yes.
So,
Okay. Okay. So I have some people from Chicago because I'm originally from Chicago. So my business partner, Angela Watson, and my son, Lamar Lockett. Of course, my husband, who's here in North Carolina with me, Quentin.
yes,
And
he said, good job.
yeah, yes. And I also want to just make a mention that it's not just for COVID. I mean, you have to think about the common cold,
Yes,
flu. Okay.
everything. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
afraid of every germ that's out there. I
Yes.
used to work
Yes.
I ran preschools for 10
Mhm.
years, and
Oh,
it's like
yes.
a petri dish. All those
Oh,
kids are like
yes.
petri dishes. So you have to
Yes.
clean everything and do it a lot. So
Yes.
not having that chemical always hitting your skin is a good thing.
Yes. And so these are the same solutions that are used in those germicide wipes at the hospital. Because like I said, I have a background as I am a registered nurse. So yeah, that was very important to me as well. And it has been
Yes.
approved by OSHA. So I mean, so yeah, we're ready to go and
Woohoo!
protect
Well,
protect everyone. Uh-huh.
Yes, yes. And like you said, it's not just COVID, it is a cleaning wipe too. So I
Yeah.
was just cleaning my microphone here, which is it's picking up dust perfectly too. Just because I
Yes.
have dust on the microphone, I decided to bring here. But you know,
Yeah.
it's a cleaning wipe, so it's going to do its job. And I'm just so proud of you. And
Yeah.
Vanessa's here
Thank
every
you.
single Friday. I swear I see her in the chat. She is so dedicated to
Yes.
growing her
Yeah.
business and really doing the things that you need to do, getting the pitch decks for funding and all the places, all those major milestones. So I just have to say congratulations. I'm
Oh,
so
thank
proud
you.
of you. I know our
Mhm.
audience is too. Kyle says that's amazing. I know Mary says great. Yes, I would love to get these out there. And just, oh, Kelly's, yes, for sure. Stay positive and never giving up on what you believe in. Awesome product. Keep clean and no germs. I love it.
Yes.
Awesome. And like I
Yes.
said, you guys get Zwizzy.com is the website,
Mhm.
and you can head on over there. And I'm just going to make a banner because it didn't. Let's see. Get Zwizzy, ZWIZZY.com.
Yes.
Get Zwizzy.com. And you'll see we'll every now and then when she comes on to the show, she'll put her link in there and we can get people headed her way. But we're just so excited for you and look forward to all the things that will come as well. Do you have any final thoughts before we take off? I'm going to see you guys in the comments too here in a minute. But is there anything that you
Yeah.
want
Yeah. I just appreciate being here. I thank you so much for, even though this was not really planned today, that you had an opportunity to ask me to come on. And I believe in walking through those open doors. Also, for everyone who uses computers in public places, this is great for computer keyboards. And,
Oh,
it's
nice.
so, whatever, there's a large amount of people that uses different things. You need Swizzy. I mean, you
Yeah.
may not use it for every day, but it's a good product. And I'm not just saying it because it's mine, but we love it. My husband and I love it, and my business partners do too. And thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you so much, Tessa.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you. Thank you. And I'm excited to see how it grows over time. We'll have you come on again later
Yes.
and just kind of do a touch base because now's the fun part, which is the marketing, which I
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
So we're going to, help you to get, we're going to be watching as you grow your audience and grow those regular customers, get reviews and all those fun next steps that come after you get the product out. Because that was half the battle, I would say.
Yes.
The
Yes.
next half is how are you going to tell everybody about it? So I think you're doing all
Mhm.
the right things. You even have your signage. So
Yeah.
you've got it all planned out, and we're just, we'll keep in touch with you so that we can find out how it's going. So
Okay.
congratulations.
All
And
right. Thank you.
what I'm going to just ask one really quick question about working with IdeaPros, because I love to hear what your favorite part was. We might, whatever, from your favorite part of working with IdeaPros.
Well, I think
Marketing.
everyone,
No, just
yes,
kidding.
I think marketing is, I think it is the favorite part, actually, because of all the things and the tools that you have shown me. I mean, I would have never known how to do those things. The other departments are
Oh,
very good. I mean, I like working with, I think it's Danny who did the
yes.
packaging. I think he's awesome. And actually everyone is awesome, but yeah, marketing
Oh,
and the
the
guy that made the
branding is
package.
pretty
Yes,
cool. I
yes,
mean, I love
yes,
what they've come up with for your
yes,
branding. It's always
yes,
fascinating to me. Bobby, I know
yes.
we have Bobby, and I think Matt might have worked on the
Bobby, yes,
packaging at some
Bobby, yes.
point. So,
Hmm.
but it is fun. I just like to see what people's favorite parts are. Sometimes it's
Yeah,
like, hey, the engineering part, because we watched it come to life, and I just never
yes,
know what people are going to say when I have them on. So it's always fun to kind of just blindside people and get the true, real answer
yeah,
of like
yeah,
what did you enjoy. So thank you so
yeah.
much, and I
All
will
right,
keep
thank you.
we'll keep this going around. If you can share it out to your audience,
Mhm.
please do, so that Zwizzy can get into more households and more businesses
Yes.
everywhere.
Okay, thank
Awesome. Well, thank
you.
you.
All
Thank you
right.
so much. So I'm just going to let her go into the back studio, and then I get to go check out your comments. I know we have Sage, hello, and Ms. Watson. Nice to have you. Marcus, good to see you. Oh, you support the product. Very good. Great idea. That's so sweet. Oh, thank you. Great product. Yes, yes. Awesome. I love it. And Sage, oh, Oh, Marcus sent that. Oh, she can see it in the back office. And Quentin, oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad. I'm really, honestly, you guys are the most amazing people to work with. Every time I see you, you all make me smile. It's just amazing to work with Zwizzy for sure. Sage, oh, thank you. Yes, the graphic designers, they were amazing. Bobby, I wish I could have him on today just to pop him in and have him talk about it, because I know he helped with a lot of it and he loves this brand too. Kelly over there with Sage Scheduler, I do want to give a shout out to some of the businesses that are in almost launch. So some of our apps, if they are in between, so they're not quite launched yet, they're still in development, you can go sign up to be a beta tester. And I highly recommend that everyone be a beta tester, because it is so nice to have people that really want you to succeed. And so if you can go over to sagescheduler.com and sign up and be a beta tester for Kelly and Sean Reed, they are building up right now. You made it, Sean. Good job. Sage right now has over 1 million or 100,000 followers. Not a million yet, but I'm sure you'll be there soon. 100,000 followers. So exciting. Congratulations on doing that audience growth. It's a lot of work. We have to have you on just to talk about how you've been doing that. It's amazing. Congratulations. That's awesome. Well, guys, we're here every Friday at noon Pacific time, and we love to find out what you want us to talk more about. I am going to be featuring more and more partners because we do have a lot of launching products, but I cover, we do entrepreneurial topics, marketing, whatever it is that's really got you stumped in your business. Send it to us, chat it at us in this post. There's a Q&A form in the chat, so you can go over to that and submit a question over there, or just message me directly. However you want to get your questions to us, we build this for you. So we want you to be empowered to do all these things that you saw for Zwizzy, to build your product or your app, to get the marketing out there, to start making money. That's the big thing right now for her, is obviously going and being able to make money at this idea that she's been nurturing like a baby. She's birthed it. Now she has to get it to grow up. And I love what we can do for you every single week. So we'll see you all next week. Have a blessed week. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and you can get notifications when we go live. See you all next week. Bye.